Welcome back to the program. Let's go live to the Sunshine Coast in Queensland. Joining me is the local member for Fisher, Andrew Wallace, former Speaker of the House of Representatives. And today we see a bit of colour behind you, a bit of colour and movement. A welcome home for the local Olympic and Paralympic heroes, Andrew.
Yeah, Kieran, it's great to be here back home on the Sunshine Coast and to be celebrating and welcoming home our Olympians and Paralympians. They've done us all proud. Record medal hauls in both the Olympics and the Paralympics. So this is just the Sunshine Coast way of welcoming our athletes back home.
Well, it looks like a beautiful day there for that welcome and for that event. Let's talk about a few issues around today. The Business Council of Australia having a crack at the government. The Prime Minister responds. He says this government's created, likely confirmed on Thursday, 1 million new jobs since they've come to office. So not everything is bad. According to the Prime Minister, the economy's actually chugging along quite nicely.
Well, Kieran, we know that's not the case. Governments don't create jobs. Business creates jobs. Any politician that stands up there and says that they've created jobs is being untruthful. It's small business right up to big business that create those jobs. The only jobs that the government creates are public servants' jobs. So, that's wrong. But look, it's really interesting to see that the BCA have come out today and slammed the federal government. No one likes to say I told you so, but we told them so. We saw the BCA and big business cosy up to a new Labor government back in 2022. We warned them that this would end in tears. And they've only just starting to wake up. Big business is only just starting to wake up at just how unfriendly this government is towards business. The BCA's come out and said that with the industrial relations laws changes, with the patent bargaining, the multi-employer bargaining that's been going on, that business has had to go offshore to look at being able to make money in this country. So. It's not all good for this government, and finally, big business and business across the country is starting to wake up just how bad these guys are.
The Prime Minister's not ruling out a double dissolution election, given things like their housing plan, the Help to Buy scheme being blocked in the Senate by all appearances this week. That looks like it's going to eventuate. It's not going to get through. Would you welcome a double dissolution election right now, given where the polls are at?
So, ladies and gentlemen,
well, bring it on, Kieran, is all I can say. I have a lot of things to say about the Prime Minister, but I don't think he's stupid, and I think that's a bit of a veiled threat. Do you know, the federal government has supposedly invested $10 billion into trying to house more Australians. But, Kieran, I don't know if you know this about me, but I used to be a builder. I'm still a registered builder. I've built more homes in Australia than this federal government has. Do you know how I know that? Because this federal government has built 0 homes in 2.5 years, $10 billion infrastructure under the Housing Australia Future Fund, and they have not built a single home. It's pretty sad to say that a regional Queensland builder has built more homes than the federal government, but that's the reality.
Andrew Wallace, appreciate you joining us from the Olympic Welcome Home ceremony. Talk to you soon.